I am Iron Man. Patak dum boom, patak dum boom, patak dum dum, patak dum dum. I'm Mr. Brick City. Welcome to another video, Lego fans and the Lego curious. And today we're doing doing the build review, part 3, the final stage of Iron Man versus the mech. So it's gonna be a book one, just giving a quick review and let's see how it goes. It's gonna be like a little tutorial. See the different techniques used in this build, as well as everything. So we've got everything's all pretty much done up, and of course we'll get into the stages. And if you have a look here, we've got 103, 104. Pretty simple. You add this attached to that one, got click click, clackety clack clack, and you move on. Now 105, there's if you see these pieces here, there's two different kinds of these for every joint. So there's one on top and there's another one on the bottom as well, but different function, different times you need it. So the one that you're using in this one, you want the one you'll want the one that with the two thingies in them, so a spindle can go in, as well as the ball joint. You don't want the one that's just on its own. The on its own ones are these side ones, and these will go on at the second part. Also, the ball piece have these little holes in them, if you notice, and that'll in these hole pieces you can just for a spindle to go into them. So be careful. So that's what you want, the ball little piece. And then you want to look for the flat surface pieces on these red ones. So there's like, you'll find these little red ones here, but you want for the flat one to put the red piece, to put the sticker on it over here. And when applying that sticker for that one, it's very symmetrical, so it doesn't really matter what you use, what side you use on it. So you can just apply the sticker on it as well. And I think, yeah, just get it as close to the edges as you can and it should be okay. And then you turn it completely upside down while adding these two pieces on it. And then when applying these one, there's some that have the corners cut off on it, but you want the one that's completely full at the corner piece. And that's it for that one. And then after you do that, it's quite simple. You put it onto that side, and you make another one for the other side. So you're completely doing the same thing. Kind of gets a bit repetitive, but it doesn't matter. So you put one on that side and one on that side. That's all. 119, you're at this point you're making the hands, and when you make the hands, you wanna, what you can do is double up on everything, so you can make both hands at the same time because they're completely symmetrical. So you can make both of them at the same time. Pretty much what I did, so I made them both at the same time. Two semicircle pieces on the gold fingers at 122, so they're like these here, and these go directly one goes onto this gold piece here, and the other one goes onto this circle piece. And you see these two at the end, should be two left, where the grey piece goes onto that one. You can make when you go on to the next page, so you have all these here, and these of course are the 3 fingers that you have, so you need 3 of these when you're putting them in. And then obviously there's a gold piece. Use the thinner side, which connects to the darker burgundy red piece there, the darker red, and the red piece goes in all the way in the bigger side of the gold pieces. There's a thinner side and a bigger side. The wrench goes into the bigger side and the thinner side. On the top, you need and if you move on to the next page over here, you'll notice that you need one of these pieces, not 2, for this part. In the next page at number 5, over here, so it's 1, then you apply the sticker on there, and that goes onto that one. Moving on, then you're adding on page 125, you're adding on the nice little flat red piece. And you know what that means when there's like a flat red piece, circular piece like that, that this one does have the lights on there. And then you got the wrench over here, which also goes on. The red piece should line up with the dark red pieces, so the top part connects to the grey piece, bottom part doesn't connect to anything yet on this side at number 5. When I applied the sticker on that number 5, I connected everything together first and then applied the sticker at the end. And the reason why I did that, because it's easier to use these beige color connecting pieces to line the sticker up perfectly. And then I also enjoyed the technique used to make the palm over here. They used 2 corner pieces on each side to make this at 125, and that was like a good technique that I was interesting build, which I thought was really good. And then in this one, the gold piece thinner side goes into the ratchet piece. Thinner side goes in with the ratchet, and the fatter circle of the gold piece then add it to the hand in the center, and this represents the blaster that Ironman does, and that goes onto there. There's like little 3 sections there. You want to put it dead center in the middle. That's how I think it's meant to be. And then you just got the hands all connected now, starting to look like a proper mech. And then we got the thumbs left, and these were a bit really cool. At the thin long piece connects to the left side that you attach the blaster to. So it goes in, when you see this, the thinner side connects there into that little grey piece there, not the other way around, and you should be okay. And this, of course, moving on, after you've done the thumbs, you'll get onto the thrusters at the back. And don't forget the ratchet. When applying this, you need the ratchet to put that in. And also at this point you will have two sets of the red circles. You want the darker red circles, not the lighter red. The bright red one will be used later. And then when you got the thrusters ready together, they shall get added onto the gold pieces on the back. And then we move on to 130, and then you can make two of these at the same time. They're symmetrical, and these are the shoulders. The two last red circle sets come on to this point as well. And then you do a 180 on the grey pieces and connect the red piece on the bottom side. Now once connecting the red piece, you want to turn it over again and then add the gold piece, so that the red ones at the bottom, and then gold and grey pieces go on there, and then the burgundy red piece on the next page over here. And this should connect a 90-degree angle to the red hook piece. So you see this red hook piece over here, this should be at a 90 degree angle connecting onto this one here. And then you just keep adding the red pieces, and of course you got the final remaining corner pieces to add on, and you can make them both at the same time. And then once you've connected it all onto there, these go onto the top of the red piece, of course gold on the inside and the red stuff on the outside. And that's the end of the video. Very interesting. Really enjoyed building this on the last bit, and it's quite big. Right, I'm gonna do the review on the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Laters.